Greetings, nature enthusiasts and feather fanatics. Welcome back to the channel, Nature's Lovedonance, where we unravel the mysteries of the animal kingdom one wild encounter at a time. I'm your guide, Arthur, and today we're turning our attention to the irresistibly glamorous world of peafowl mating. Brace yourselves for a visual feast as we dive into the enchanting and fabulous lives of these feathered Casanovas. But what's the secret behind their show? Stopping performances? Well, my friends, prepare for an adventure into the mesmerizing and flirtatious world of peafowl courtship and reproduction. From the science of seduction to the hidden tactics of love, we're leaving no feather unshaken. So stick around as we expose the intimate secrets of these resplendent creatures and show you that when it comes to peafowl, love is a vibrant, daring, and slightly outrageous affair. You won't want to miss this entertaining, educational, and cheeky exploration of peafowl passion. Welcome to the colorful world of peafowl mating, where the stakes are high and the competition is fierce. Let's start by talking about the peacock's most famous asset, those mesmerizing feathers. What makes them so darn attractive to the ladies? Well, it turns out that the complex patterns and iridescence of a peacock's train signal good health and strong genes. The longer, brighter, and more symmetrical the feathers, the more likely a peahen is to choose him as her mate. But that's not all. Research has shown that peahens are also attracted to the number of eye spots on a peacock's feathers. The more eye spots he has, the more appealing he appears to potential mates. But it's not just about looking good. It's also about the move when a peacock catches the eye of a potential mate. He ruffles his feathers and fans them out in a spectacular display, shaking and shimmering to attract her attention. This dance is called tidbitting, which involves the peacock making high-pitched noises while moving his head rapidly up and down. The tidbitting dance not only shows off the peacock's beautiful plumage, but it also demonstrates his physical fitness and agility, further increasing his attractiveness to the peahen. In some cases, peacocks have to resort to other tactics to impress the ladies, such as making themselves look larger by puffing up their chest feathers or producing a series of rapid-fire calls that sound like a drum roll. That's right, peahens are quite picky when it comes to choosing their mates. They take their time, carefully evaluating the quality of a peacock's feathers, his dance moves, and even the intensity of his calls before deciding if he's the one. Peahens have evolved to be choosy because their reproductive success is highly dependent on the quality of their mate. After all, they're the ones investing time and energy into laying eggs and raising the chicks, so they want to make sure they're choosing the best possible partner for the job. In fact, studies have shown that peahens can be quite ruthless in their selection process. They'll often visit multiple peacocks and observe their displays before making a decision. If a peahen isn't impressed, she'll simply walk away, leaving the rejected peacock to try his luck with another lady. Once a peahen is deemed a peacock worthy of her attention, the two will mate. Now that we've witnessed the dazzling courtship rituals of peafowls, it's time to get up close and personal with the actual act of peafowl love. Brace yourselves, my fellow nature voyeurs, as we delve into the steamy yet surprisingly efficient world of peafowl reproduction. Behold, the moment of truth. When a peahen has been thoroughly wooed by a strutting suitor, the pair wastes no time getting down to business. Did you know that, like many other bird species, both male and female peafowl share a single opening called a cloaca, used for both reproduction and waste elimination? Talk about multitasking. As the male peacock makes his move, he fans out his tail feathers to maintain balance and gently taps the peahen's back with his beak. This tender tap dance lets her know that it's time to get cozy. If the peahen is ready, she'll crouch down, lift her tail feathers, and expose her cloaca. And here comes the grand finale, my friends. Maneuver so swift and smooth you might miss it if you blink. The male peacock delicately presses his cloaca against the female's in a fleeting embrace known as the cloacal kiss. And just like that, the deed is done. Peafowl reproduction is a whirlwind affair, typically lasting mere seconds. After their passionate rendezvous, the peacock wastes no time in searching for other lucky ladies to court, while the peahen sets her sights on finding the perfect nesting spot for her future offspring. This brief encounter allows for the transfer of sperm from the male to the female, setting the stage for the next generation of fabulous feathered friends. After mating, the peahen will go off to lay her eggs in a well-hidden nest, while the peacock continues his quest for love, trying to impress as many peahens as possible. Unlike some other bird species, peafowls don't form long-lasting pair bonds, so the peacock's work is never truly done. Once the peahen is mated with her chosen partner, she'll set out to find the perfect spot to lay her eggs. Peahens typically choose well-hidden spots, like dense vegetation or even an old abandoned nest, to protect their eggs from predators. The peahen will lay between 4 to 8 eggs, which are a pale brownish color. She'll then incubate the eggs for about 28 days, during which time she'll only leave the nest briefly to feed and drink. This dedicated mother knows that leaving her eggs unattended for too long increases the risk of predators finding them. After a month of patiently incubating, the peahen's eggs will begin to hatch. The newly hatched chicks, called pea chicks, are precocial, meaning they're born with their eyes open and are able to move around almost immediately. These fluffy little bundles of joy are a mixture of brown, yellow, and gray, providing them with excellent camouflage against potential predators. The peahen will lead her pea chicks around, teaching them how to forage for food, including seeds, insects, and small animals like amphibians and rodents. She'll also keep a watchful eye on her brood, protecting them from predators and guiding them to safe hiding spots when danger is near. As the pea chicks grow, they'll begin to develop their own feathers, with males starting to show hints of the iridescence that will one day make them the center of attention. By the time they're about 3 months old, the pea chicks will be able to fly, and at 6 months, they'll be well on their way to being self-sufficient. Peafowls reach sexual maturity between the ages of 2 and 3 years, at which point they'll be ready to participate in the flamboyant mating rituals of their species. Males will begin to grow their iconic train of feathers and practice their dance moves, while females will start evaluating potential mates. The average lifespan of a peafowl in the wild is around 15 to 20 years, giving these stunning birds plenty of opportunities to strut their stuff and participate in the captivating world of peafowl mating. Before we wrap up our journey into the captivating world of peafowls, let's take a look at 3 fun facts that you might not know about these fascinating birds. Did you know that despite their large size and elaborate plumage, peafowls can actually fly? While their flights are typically short and low to the ground, peafowls can reach speeds of up to 10 miles per hour in the air. However, they prefer to rely on their strong legs to navigate their environment, running at speeds of up to 15 miles per hour. These agile birds can also jump and climb with ease, often roosting in trees at night to avoid ground-based predators. While peafowls are native to the Indian subcontinent and Southeast Asia, these beautiful birds have been introduced to other parts of the world as well. Peafowls can be found thriving in environments as diverse as Australia, New Zealand, and even the United States. In some areas, these introduced populations have become feral, creating new ecological challenges. Despite their adaptable nature, peafowls remain most closely associated with their native range, where they can still be found living in the wild. While the peacock's impressive train of feathers is most famously associated with attracting a mate, their extravagant plumage serves other purposes as well. One lesser-known function is predator deterrence. When faced with a threat, a peacock can fan out its feathers and emit a loud, high-pitched cry to startle and confuse predators. The eye spots on the peacock's feathers can also create an optical illusion, making the bird appear larger and more formidable than it really is. This clever combination of visual deception and auditory commotion can give the peacock a chance to make a hasty escape from potential danger. So, there you have it, folks. The steamy, vibrant, and slightly scandalous world of peafowl mating, where beauty, dance moves, and persistence steal the show. I hope you enjoyed this entertaining and educational foray into the world of peafowl passion. By understanding and appreciating the incredible behaviors and life cycle of these feathered wonders, we can foster a greater appreciation for the natural world and ensure that future generations can continue to marvel at their beauty. As always, thank you for joining us on this wild adventure. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating journeys into the animal kingdom with nature's Lovedon. Until next time, stay curious, stay wild, and don't forget to let your own inner peacock shine